FIFA World Cup Trophy. The FIFA World Cup Trophy is the biggest prize in football. It is given to the team that wins the final and becomes world champion. The current trophy was introduced in 1974 after Brazil permanently kept the old Jules Rimet trophy by winning the World Cup for the third time. The trophy shows two human figures holding up the earth, which makes it feel larger than one country or one team. What makes it different from other football trophies is that the winning nation does not keep the real trophy forever. They lift it, celebrate with it, and later receive a replica. The trophy matters because it is the image every World Cup is built around. Every match, every goal, and every heartbreak leads toward that one object: gold medals. Gold medals are given to the players, coaches, and staff of the World Cup winning team. The trophy is the main symbol, but the medal is the personal prize. It belongs to the individual. For a player, winning a World Cup gold medal means reaching the highest point in international football. Club trophies can be won again every season, but the World Cup comes only once every 4 years. That makes the medal rare and heavy with meaning. What makes it special is that even players who do not score in the final still become part of the winning story. The gold medal matters because it turns a national victory into something each player can carry for life. Silver medals. Silver medals are given to the team that loses the World Cup final. They are one of the most painful prizes in football. On paper, finishing second in the world is a huge achievement, but in the moment, it often feels like failure because the players were only one match away from winning everything. This is why silver medal ceremonies can look so strange. Players walk past the trophy, receive their medals, and often remove them quickly. What makes the silver medal different is the emotion attached to it. It represents greatness, but also the final step that was missed. It matters because it shows how brutal the World Cup final can be. Bronze medals. Bronze medals are given to the team that wins the third place match. This match is played between the two losing semi-finalists, and it gives one team a chance to finish the tournament with victory. Some fans see the third place match as less important, but for many nations, winning bronze is still a historic achievement. Smaller football countries can turn a third place finish into one of their greatest sporting memories. What makes bronze different is that it can feel happier than silver. The silver medal comes after a final defeat, but bronze comes after winning the last game. It matters because the World Cup does not only remember champions, it also remembers teams that went further than anyone expected. Prize money. Prize money is the financial reward given to teams based on how far they go in the tournament. FIFA distributes money to all participating nations, but the champion receives the largest amount. The deeper a team goes, the more money it earns. This money usually goes to the Football Federation, which may then share bonuses with players, staff, or invest it into football programs. What makes prize money different from medals and trophies is that it affects the structure behind the team. It can help fund development, training, facilities, and future preparation. It matters because the World Cup is not only about glory, it is also a major financial event for the countries that take part. Participation money. Participation money is given to teams simply for qualifying and playing in the World Cup. This is important because reaching the tournament is already a major achievement. Many national teams spend years trying to qualify, and once they arrive, they need money for travel, preparation, hotels, staff, and training bases. This prize matters more for smaller nations where football budgets may be much lower than those of traditional powers. What makes participation money different is that it rewards the journey, not just the final result. A team can lose in the group stage and still leave with support for its federation. It matters because the World Cup is built from 32 or 48 teams, not just the winner. Golden Ball. The Golden Ball is awarded to the best player of the tournament. It does not always go to a player from the winning team because it is meant to recognize the player who had the strongest overall impact. The winner is usually someone who controlled matches, scored important goals, created chances, or carried their nation through difficult moments. This award matters because the World Cup can define a player's legacy. A great tournament can change how the world remembers someone. What makes the Golden Ball different from the trophy is that it focuses on individual brilliance inside a team sport. It honors the player who made the tournament feel like their stage. Golden Boot. The Golden Boot is awarded to the top scorer of the World Cup. It is one of the most famous individual prizes because goals are the easiest moments for fans to remember. A player can become a legend by scoring again and again across one tournament. If two players finish with the same number of goals, assists, and minutes played, can be used to separate them. What makes the Golden Boot different is that it rewards finishing above everything else. It does not ask who was the most complete player. It asks who put the ball in the net the most. It matters because World Cups are often remembered through goals, and the Golden Boot belongs to the player who delivered them most often. Golden Glove. The Golden Glove is awarded to the best goalkeeper of the tournament. Goalkeepers have a different kind of pressure at the World Cup because one mistake can end a nation's dream. The best goalkeeper is not always the one with the most saves. It can be the one who makes the biggest saves at the biggest moments. Penalty shootouts, late stops, and calm leadership can all shape the award. What makes the Golden Glove important is that it gives goalkeepers their own spotlight. Football often celebrates scores first, but World Cups are also won by saves. This prize matters because it recognizes the player whose job is to stop history from changing. Best Young Player Award. The Best Young Player Award is given to the best young talent at the World Cup. It usually goes to a player who is still early in their career but already looks ready for the biggest stage. This prize is important because the World Cup often introduces the next generation to the world. A young player can arrive as a prospect and leave as a star. What makes this award different is that it looks forward as much as it looks back. It rewards what the player did in the tournament, but it also makes people imagine what they could become. It matters because every World Cup creates new heroes, and this award often points to the future of football. FIFA Fair Play Trophy. The FIFA Fair Play Trophy is awarded to the team that shows the best sportsmanship during the tournament. It looks at behavior, discipline, respect, and how the team conducts itself on and off the pitch. This prize is different because it is not about scoring goals or winning matches. It is about how a team represents the game. In a tournament filled with pressure, arguments, fouls, and emotional moments, fair play can be difficult to maintain. That is what gives the award meaning. It matters because the World Cup is watched by millions of people, and the way teams behave becomes part of the message the tournament sends. Player of the Match Award. The Player of the Match Award is given after each World Cup game to the best performer in that match. It is not a tournament-wide prize, but it still matters because it marks individual moments of excellence. A player might not win the World Cup, the Golden Ball, or the Golden Boot, but they can still own one match. The award often goes to the player who scores, assists, controls the game, or makes a decisive save. What makes it different is how immediate it feels. It captures one performance, one night, and one story. It matters because the World Cup is built match by match, and some players become unforgettable from just one performance.